We thought the 2020 MXGP season had thrown everything at us. We were wrong.
Oh, Geiser throws it down!
It's difficult to believe that I'm fighting for the 5th world title, you know.
Oh!
I was like, let's pull out, because it's almost impossible.
He's somehow got himself back into this race. He goes around the outside. The crowd on their feet.
We start really good this season. We are looking more for a GP win now.
There is absolutely nothing in there! It ends in tears. Bikes and bodies in the track.
We need to be there every single weekend, and you cannot have anything happening, basically.
Manfred down! He is crowned MX2 World Champion.
Let's start with Tom Vial's MX2 Championship defence, with Yamaha snapping at his heels.
We're here in Orléans on the stunning Black Sea coast. This is the first of 19 rounds in this year's FIM Motocross World Championship, which sees a packed schedule take us all around Europe, including the return of the Monster Energy Motocross of Nations in Mantova.
Who will it be that grabs that first Vauxhall shot of the year? Who will get the first win of the year? Vial, who's over the line first. Fernandez, number 70, needs to find a way past the Red Bull KTM to get to second position overall. And he goes down the inside of the Austrian and runs him wide. Rennie Hoffer feels the full force of the Terminator. Tom Vial, 2 wins out of 2. He wins round 1.
We have a new bike and it's working very amazing. It's a new KTM, so yeah, I'm really happy. I'm looking forward for the other race, and yeah, it was a good week and I'm really happy.
The big story in MX2 qualifying was championship leader Tom Vial.
Unfortunately, he sustained a hand injury this week during practice. We gave it a try in the first practice, but unfortunately, too much pain. It's too dangerous to go out race. It's not safe, so we pulled the safe card and we sit out this weekend.
Italy was really a good GP for me because it was a bounce back from all get out on track and get my first race win of the season, first GP win of the season. It was just really good for the confidence. It was really, really important for me.
Oh, cut back to the inside here. No, he goes, oh, he runs him down the inside. Fernandez, last corner, second place. Wow. Oh, he quads it up the inside. You don't gain too much, but it was enough to force a move up the inside, top of the hill, Maxime Renault. But he's going to get squeezed here by Van der Most. Good firm riding, that aggressive riding from Maxime Renault.
Ruben have done a really good race in Italy and took the red plate there. He have done really 2 good races in the beginning and surprised maybe some people, yeah.
Dreams come true. Now I just gotta keep working to keep it. And it's a long championship, so we keep on working.
The third round of the 2021 FIM Motocross World Championship brings us here to Majura Park.
Thibaut Beneston crosses the line. He wins race 1. He takes his first ever race win.
I'm really happy. I win my first moto of the GP here in Italy, so I'm really proud, and we need to continue on this way to work, and everything is going well.
Here in Beneston, your race 1 winner is off the bike. And Ruben Fernandez is down as well. Your championship leader has been in a tangle. Guadagnini looks to make a pass on Hertz for the lead, and he has. Guadagnini wins the race for the second time, and he's going to take victory at the Italian Grand Prix.
Thank you. I don't know what to say. It was my dream, winning my first GP in Italy. Oh, it's crazy. Thank you, everybody. See you next race, but now enjoying the moment. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
The victories circuit is about to be introduced to the 21st century. This is the MXGP of the Netherlands.
MX2 race 1, 30 minutes plus 2 laps about to get underway.
It was a really good moment also because getting my first red plate is always something nice. strange feeling to get it with such a strange race and not a good race. First race, I've got a start crash and then had 2 other crashes, but I still take the red plate and I was too happy to have it on my bike.
Maxime Renaux, and a mistake there from him as well, and he runs wide. An easy move. And Maxime Renaux is the new championship leader on 141 points, 5 clear of Guadagnini.
At that moment, inside my head, I was like, okay, now I get it and I will not give it back.
The MX2 title race is as open as it's been for years. Defending champion Tom Vialle is now back in action after missing the last 3 rounds and will be sure to have his say on this perler of a track.
Guadagnini who leads going into turn 2. Vialle looking to go around the outside. He knew a good start was necessary. He's got exactly that and he goes into second position. Oh, he just dived in, too aggressive. Vialle in the wars again, out of the points.
In MX2, Mattia Guadagnini climbed to the top of the box for the 2nd time, ahead of Maxime Renaux, who became the first man to retain the red plate this year.
We moved to Lommel, deep sand. I knew I would had some tough customers like my teammate Iago. He really knows Lommel like his pocket.
Maxime Renaux's made a mistake. Iago Kitch, a new leader.
And also Kai de Wolf rides really good into the sand.
Kai de Wolf who emerges in the lead. Kai de Wolf does win race 2. His first ever win in MX2.
I'm happy with the overall win. The second heat I was behind Kai and in the end I was pushing, but I just couldn't make the pass happen. And that's a bit sad, but for the rest it was really good home GP and I'm happy with the overall win.
For Latvia I was not so confident as last year I had really tough round there.
Renaux trying the same tack on the Italian. This is for the lead and he does. He's got that corner absolutely dialed. Maxime Renaux takes over the lead then on lap 6. Oh, Hoffer losing the front end, somehow staying up. It's going to be costly here though. The 28 there somehow is able to go around the outside of both him and Hoffer. Hoffer also up the inside of Hara. Tries to get in and out early, gets on the power, and Renaux is alongside the KTM. Oh, easily on the back wheel, and he goes into the lead.
I was really happy for Latvia because I was definitely not expecting to go 1-1 in that race. Amazing to win on a track that I don't appreciate so much. Now I appreciate a lot.
After an unprecedented summer break, the FIM Motocross World Championship roars back into action here in Afyon.
When I came to Afyon in Turkey, I was feeling good, in shape and also confident. I've always enjoyed that track, so it was just feeling good and in a good mood to go racing again.
Not going to be long before Renaux goes through. He just jumps a little bit longer, commits. Maxime Renaux, the championship leader, exits turn 2, out in front. The KTM comes across to the inside. It's Vialle who crosses the Fox hole shot line. We might see a pass here, doubles in, and Renaux does. They almost touch bars. In fact, he got spooked there, didn't he, Vialle? Good aggressive ride in that from the 959 of Renaux. Maxime Renaux extends his lead over Guadagnini now to 49 points. Iago Kitch 3rd, Jed Beaton 4th, Beniston climbs to 5th at the expense of Fernandez.
And so it's time to bid a fond farewell to Afyon for another year. We've been treated to a wonderful pair of GPs here in Turkey. We'll now pack up and see you next time as we pay the first ever visit to Riola Sardo for the inaugural MXGP of Sardinia. We'll see you there. Riola Sardo is a popular destination for teams during the off-season, But this is the first time the riders will take on these deep sands under World Championship conditions.
I want to win as much as possible, like maybe can't be champion this year, so my goal is for sure to win as many races as I can.
Coming into Sardinia, I was really happy to go there because I really enjoyed the track. I have to be honest, I was really disappointed at the end of the day.
Fernandez, who went down in the first turn, looks like he's got some kind of shoulder injury.
I got a bad start and came back really close from Tom on the last minutes and almost could make a pass.
A slight look back there for Vial. The Yamaha man is closing him down.
Race 2 got a better start, challenging for the lead, feeling like I could win that GP, and all of a sudden I had a drop. Physically I was just off.
Beniston down the other side of the jump, and look at that. Kai de Wolf couldn't avoid him.
I was a little bit angry with myself to don't get that second race win, but anyway, it was still a good day for the championship and could also satisfy myself with that and see the bigger picture and not the only race in real life.
We're here in Teufelstal for the first of 8 GPs in the space of 6 weeks that will decide this year's champions.
In that first moto, I didn't got the best start and came back on Tom and René that were both in front.
Vial is really applying the pressure to Hoffer, and this time he gets alongside. That's the first time he's seen his teammate all race.
On that second moto, I was riding second, tried to make some push and trying to apply the pressure on Tom, you know. Couldn't really do anything about him. I saw the one yellow flag waving and he didn't. He jumped, I didn't. I didn't say anything. I'm not trying to win races and win GPs, you know, by some yellow flags. I was feeling not so happy about it. It was amazing to go to my French GP, you know, also knowing that we would have a real crowd there. I came on the track and had the GoPro lap. It felt already like amazing, goosebumps all over the place. I knew already that the next day it would have been something special. I think I've made the show. I've got 2 bad starts, 2 difficult motos, fighting as much as I could. It was so hard to pass there. I was maybe one of the only riders to make passes like this. There were nothing in my head. I just wanted to pass and come back and make my country proud. It was really nice to race with that atmosphere after such a long time without public.
With 6 rounds of the FIM Motocross World Championship left, we find ourselves here at Into Xanadu Arroyo Molinos at a track custom made for the demands of MXGP.
I think that moto is really one of the turning points also of my state of mind and of my race intelligence, let's say. I could just sit on their back of the 2 riders in front of me, identify a place and just go for it at the good moment. If one lap before I was not close enough, I was not taking that small line to don't show them that line. I was just so happy to get that race win.
There are just 5 rounds left, all set here in Italy. We start with a triple header at the northern end of Lake Garda. The vista up here is stunning. Can the action on the track match this?
I was 108 points clear of Iago. I was just going there to get some strong motos, try to get the win if possible, but no risk.
Renault gets squeezed to the inside and he goes down.
You can be 100 points in front, but if you make some 15 position or 18 position, you can lose a lot of points really quick.
Green flag, Fly Racing, 15-second board up, MX2 race 1. Riders getting caught at the back there, Renault one of them.
When I crashed like that, I think this is also one of my strong points. This is the races where I race the best, let's say. I just have to go for it and don't think about it. I just give my all, you know, without thinking about anything. I just went for it.
Maxime Renault takes over the lead here on the opening lap.
I just felt the engine from the KTM going closer and closer and land on me.
But Vial came down the inside. He got caught out, but it's René Hoffer who leads MX2 race 2. Vial has gone, so we've lost Tom Vial. René Hoffer, he wins the race. He wins the GP, his first in MX2.
Last 10 minutes I got really nervous, but I think that's normal when you lead for so long for the first time. But anyway, yeah, I'm speechless. First GP win. I think that's a day I will never forget.
Welcome back to Italy, round 16 of the FIM Motocross World Championship. From the centre of the gate, once again, Tom Vial, closely followed by Jorgo Kitz, René Hoffer. Hoffer, though, emerges through the second corner, ahead of everybody else. Kitz goes down with Baudin.
At that moment, for sure, you have to think about the championship because you see Iago, that is second in the championship, that gets a crash, and I had to get 13 points better than him that day to clinch the world title. Getting a title, finishing, I don't know, 4, 5 or something, would feel good, but it would not feel like a race win and a GP win, you know. Before that race, in my head, I had a little bit of a discussion with myself. I wanted that cherry on the cake. I want to be world champion with a race win, and I want to be world champion with a GP win.
And the lead has changed hands. Renault leads on lap 5.
Half of the last lap was emotion and the other half was crying. I saw that finish line in front of me and it was it, you know, I was world champion.
Maxime Renault will round out the final turn. He is crowned MX2 World Champion. He does it with the Grand Prix victory.
It was, yeah, the happiest moment of my life, that's for sure.
It means so much for me, you know. I've been working so hard for that, and I've been so far, so deep and so low, you know, and came back like coming back like that. It's such an emotion.
I had some really serious injuries. The biggest problem was nerves problem. The 2 first doctors told me, "Sir, you will never ever go back on a motorcycle." Telling that to a 17-year-old guy, you know, that is just living for one thing, and it's motocross, it's pretty hard. Every day I was working that arm because I just wanted to be back on the bike. Riding the motorcycle really helped me to rehab and to compensate with other muscles. All those tears were about that, you know, because coming that deep, you know, and that bad, you know, and seeing your dreams maybe fly away from you, even if you still believe it, you know, it seems really far. And I just achieved one of my dreams, you know, getting the MX2 World title. First world title for Yamaha since 2007. I've won the first world title with them in 1-5 in 2015. It's just a nice story, you know, like we were together from the beginning, and it's all these things mixed together makes it even more beautiful. And the party have been nice, short, and not crazy because yeah, we have 2 more rounds.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Italy. Maxime Renault already crowned world champion a week ago, but the battle for second place is still on between Tom Vial and Jorgo Kitz. 16 points separate those two. Jorgo Kitz, he does get his way up the inside, they touch. Jorgo Kitz, can he outdrag the KTM and ride the outside line? Yes he does, he takes over the lead on lap 7. Renault does run down the inside. Jorgo Kitz wins his 9th Grand Prix. Actually, has Vial been down? He's lost a whole bunch of time in Sector 2. There he is, he's riding back. Maxime Renault, a nice way to end the season with a race win. Third overall, Tom Vial. Second overall, Jorgo Kitz. And Maxime Renault gets his World Championship gold medal.
I'm really happy to finish with the 2nd overall and a race win. Just a perfect season. I'm really, really happy for the team and my squad and Yamaha. You know, we've really done a great job. So thanks to them, thanks to my family, and see you next year.
The EMX2T, presented by FMF Racing Series, has been bringing top-draw 2-stroke action to the masses for years, and 2021 was no exception.
feeling of racing a two-stroke, yeah, it's like we are a big family, you know. We all try to have fun. This is all about it, you know, like racing should be fun. It's good to have only the raw two-stroke sound on the track. Everyone say it's old school, the two-stroke is gone. No, it isn't. Like, we are still here, we are competing in a 250 class, and yeah, we rock the thing, you know. I'm happy to get the EMX two-stroke title presented by FMF Racing. It's like a step forward for me for the big future maybe. And yeah, we will see how I can continue in the next years. I try to get some other European titles, or then maybe in some years later the World Champion. To use EMX two-stroke as a platform, for sure, to step up to MXGP or MX2 maybe next year or in 2 years. I'm looking forward to have a future in the World Championship again.